in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Vols will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Prime. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Sooners offense will have the football first. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
On the ground, it's Hunt. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Shoots his way from home. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field.
Oh, he found a space on the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Back to throw, it's Knight. On the move to his left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Power football with the run. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Shows him the stiff arm. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback moving. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate.
Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Volunteers have this offense rolling. On the ground, it's Butler. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Catch in the middle, it's Jefferson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Forced out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Touchdown, Volunteers! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A little release to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pride. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pride. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. A strike downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Vols headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the Vols couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. Leaves it with the running back. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Sooner offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
He's in open space downfield. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Knight. Here's a Heat. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Trying to get it in. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the ground with the back. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The return brings it out to the 41, and the Tennessee
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking down the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go right back to him. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. For the 3rd time in this game is going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finds a little space.
The return is brought down at the 36.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Punts it out of the air. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff to the lone back. Turning it on! How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it at the 20. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be dragged down. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Sooners decide to punt it away.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Vols want to move quickly. This guy is putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable. There's just no way to stop him. The defense hasn't had answers. It's throw it to him short, he can make plays. It's throw it to him long. You got to do something to slow this guy down right now, because he is absolutely killing this defense.
He has the first and still on his feet. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little.
Touchdown ball! Excellent pass by the back on the option. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now, because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Line getting set on 2nd down. The inside handoff. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Iowa State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Ames. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. To the air, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, what a move to get room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. Showing off the arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown ball!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on.
There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Sooners are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
The sweet feet buy a little time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll line up for a second down play. Might be changing the route. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
3:25. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle.